Tonight, a state agency is working to place some foster children in the valley in the care of others. The closure of the valley's only foster care shelter is forcing them to move the children out of our area.
And now the Department of Family Protective Services is looking for some solutions. Channel 5's Steven Sarabia tells us what's being done to keep the children close to home.
There are currently over 1,000 children in the valley under the care of the Child Protective Service program. The state agency is now turning to the valley's faithful for a little help. It's an issue which has been on the rise over the past 10 years here in the valley.
Hidalgo County, unfortunately, has been leading the region in the number of removals. The number of children are being removed because of abuse or neglect.
Cameron County is not far behind.
On a monthly basis, there's an average anywhere between 25 to 30 children being removed out of Hidalgo County.
Cornelia Garza tells us they usually try to find a relative to these children for them to stay, but that often doesn't happen. So they look for foster care shelters. This is where problems arise.
We have very few shelters in the region itself. In the valley itself, the most recent shelter closed their doors. So we don't presently have, to my knowledge.
The shelter here in the valley closed its doors voluntarily last year. Now children in the program are having to be taken to shelters across the state. The closest one to the valley is in Corpus, but they only house children up to 7 years old.
We see a lot of infants and toddlers, and we see a lot of sibling groups coming into care. And because we don't have enough homes, you often see those siblings being separated, and placed in different homes.
Garza tells us they are working on ways to prevent these kids from not only leaving the valley, but their friends and family.
We are reaching out to our faith partners or the faith community to possibly, if they're interested in helping us and opening their doors to children without placement or to the children of the Rio Grande Valley.
This process can take about a year. In the meantime, they are really pushing for more people to apply to be foster parents, as the number of kids in the program far outnumber the parents trying to apply. We are still trying to figure out the details behind the shelter's closure. We will let you know once we get more information. In the Channel 5 News studio, Steven Sarabia, Channel 5 News at 10.